The darkest shadows of human history are not found in ancient mythology, but inside the cold steel of modern warfare now. Welcome to History Now Studios. We blend historical facts with epic dark myths to explore the absolute terrors of our past. In our fictional universes, evil demons and dark sorcerers are the true architects of deep human suffering and pure pain now. But the truly terrifying reality of the Second World War proved that ordinary humans can be much worse than any dark god now. In the frozen region of Manchuria, a highly covert biological research facility was quietly established by the ruling army. Known officially as the Epidemic Prevention and Water Purification Department, its innocent name hid absolute dark horror. This massive compound was led by General Shiro Ishii, a highly intelligent and deeply ruthless adult medical professional. Under his absolute and truly terrifying command, Unit 731 became an inescapable and complete hell on the Earth. This secret facility functioned entirely as a massive biological and chemical warfare laboratory hidden deep in the shadows. In fictional tales, dark necromancers heavily experiment on the dead, but these brutal scientists tested on the living now. Prisoners of war and innocent adult civilians were brutally designated as mere wooden logs by the utterly cold researchers. This highly dehumanizing term perfectly allowed the soldiers to completely wash away their remaining human empathy today. The doctors forced innocent adults into freezing chambers to deeply study extreme frostbite without any anesthesia at all. They deliberately infected living human subjects with terrifying plagues, cholera, and anthrax to witness the dark decay. These dark biological horrors were not simple tests, they were highly calculated preparations for massive warfare attacks. Unit 731 actively bred millions of plague-infected fleas, intending to drop them on truly innocent populations. Planes dropped porcelain bombs filled entirely with disease, causing incredibly massive outbreaks of pure death and sorrow. The sheer scale of this truly barbaric operation rivals the most terrifying fictional tales of extreme demonic consumption. Tens of thousands of completely innocent human lives were viciously destroyed within the heavy stone walls of the facility. However, the absolute most sickening and dark truth of this entire dark saga is not simply what happened during the combat. When the war ended, the victorious forces completely discovered the horrifying extent of the massive and dark experiments. Instead of facing international justice, the lead scientists were secretly offered absolute immunity from war crime trials. In exchange for their heavily detailed and deeply gruesome research data, these cold monsters were allowed to easily flee. The global superpowers fully utilized this dark knowledge to heavily advance their own classified biological weapons soon. General Ishii lived completely undisturbed until his natural death, never truly facing any punishment for his dark crimes. This deeply terrifying cover-up forces us to question the absolute morality of the governments that rule us today. When survival and strategic advantage are deeply threatened, justice is often quickly traded for dark and cruel efficiency. The very real shadows of Unit 731 heavily prove that humanity is fully capable of immense and brutal evil now. Even our darkest and most terrifying fictional monsters truly pale in absolute comparison to the cruelty of actual man now. The victims of this deeply horrific facility were utterly denied their basic humanity, erased from standard history books. For many long decades, the Japanese government refused to officially acknowledge the existence of these dark crimes. It was through brave efforts of modern researchers that this absolute grim reality was finally brought to true light now. At History Now Studios, we believe that remembering these horrific dark events is totally crucial to protecting our future. By blending true cold facts with deeply atmospheric narratives, we aim to truly honor the innocent memories of the victims. These pure, tragic souls were completely lost to a merciless machine that prioritized cold data over absolute human life now. The absolute terrifying scale of Unit 731 remains a haunting, dark chapter that humanity must never forget now. In our fictional narratives, brave heroes always conquer the dark abyss, but reality leaves scars that rarely fade today. We are deeply committed to bringing these hidden truths entirely to the surface so that absolute true justice can be seen. When we deeply study the dark actions of the past, we actively build a much stronger and fully compassionate human future. The terrible atrocities committed in the name of progress must serve as an absolute warning for all generations living now. We heavily invite you to continue exploring the deep labyrinth of true history and myth with History Now Studios right now. What truly terrifying historical secret or dark mythical universe should our channel explore in our next cinematic journey? Leave your suggestions in the comments below, and always remember to deeply question the official narratives presented now. Thank you for walking bravely into the absolute darkest shadows of the terrifying human past with History Now Studios here. Subscribe to our epic channel today to completely uncover the deepest absolute secrets of dark myth and true history now.